So hey everybody, I thought I'd pop on. Haven't been on all day or yesterday, but I am down at the riverfront in Chicago. Oh, my hat's a little crooked. Whew. Anyway, I really enjoyed Chicago much more than I thought I would. It's really I love the old buildings with the fire escapes out the sides. Kind of cool. Hope nobody ever has to use them, but they're there. Kind of cool. Very picturesque in a way. And then the older, it looks like the American, maybe Gothic, little European style buildings. And then you're mixed between old and new. But I've enjoyed it. I have one more day here. The weather is supposed to change. It says 37 degrees, but it doesn't feel that cold. I'm layered up. But if you get the chance, if you haven't been here, I would highly suggest it, highly recommend it. One of the pluses about my hotel and the last hotel I stayed in is that there's laundry. And this one, you don't even have to pay for it. Apparently, just press buttons and everything's done for you. So, some beautiful tile work over there. But I will say a lot of it is having to be done on foot. So if you're not in shape and you want to think about doing some traveling, start getting in shape. Figure out what you want to do. Because a lot of this is walking. A lot of the pictures that I'll post later are from my morning run. And I've been running much farther than I had been. And which is a good thing, but I've been able to explore more by running and get lost and explore and figure out the landmarks to find my way back to the hotel. But look at this. I'm actually in front of the Trump Tower. I don't know if it's open. It looks like they're still working on the inside here on the lower level. But that's been kind of my marker to get down here to the riverfront. I found it by accident the other day. So anyway, if you think you want to travel, start getting into shape. If you're overweight, lose some weight. If you're sedentary, get your ass up off the sofa, start walking just in your neighborhood, start around the block, and then go beyond that, because you can't do these cities, really do them and feel them unless you're walking them. Dallas, there was hardly any people out on the street, but it was clean. Chicago, a lot more people on the street, which I enjoy watching. And it's still clean. It's cleaner than LA. And I don't know, you just get off your butts. Start planning your trips. This was not that expensive. You can do the Amtrak pass. It's $500 for 10 segments. You got to use it within 30 days. Or once you start using it, you have to use it all up within 30 days. I hope I can get up here. I've kind of come to the end. Whew, there's a wall. But it's really cool. Look at that. It's so pretty with the lights reflecting off the river. I found the lake today. It's cold. I didn't touch it, just the wind coming off of it was really cold. But, what was I saying? Ooh, about traveling. Oh, some of the things like to think about. Oh, the train. The train was $500 for USA America on Amtrak. You have 120 days once you purchase it to start using it, and then you have 30 days once you start using it to use your 10 segments. I've been just having the Amtrak people at the station book the tickets for me, and that way I can ask them more questions, because there are different things, like there has to be saver seats on your particular train in order for you to book if you have the pass. That's why I'm still here, because the trains to Boston have been sold out. So the next one that I could get a ticket on was for tomorrow night, 9:30, and I think it gets me into Boston the following day at 8:30 p.m. And I don't know if that's one segment or two. I forgot to ask. I'll ask tomorrow. But the thing with the trains, the cars are a little older. The seats are comfy. The backs recline. The legs go up. They elevate. There's only 2 in a row, 2 on each side of the row. I should say 2 here, 2 over there. You have room to extend your legs even with a bag there. I put one small bag up overhead and my duffel bag at my feet, and the suitcase, I just check it, and I've pared everything down to where in my running clothes and a change of clothes in the duffel bag, my incidentals that I need, water, shakes, stuff like that, is in my day pack, and I just put that overhead. You are allowed to put a lock on your suitcase, so I do have that on the suitcase, and that gets checked. And I really, I did change my shoes today. No, hopefully that showed up. I don't know what showed up there, but these are my tactical boots that I have on today because I know it's going to be doing more walking. But the stairs on the trains, they're narrow and they're kind of steep, so you have to be able to do the stairs. Now, I helped 2 elderly women the other day on the train, just gave them some pointers, crash course on how to do the stairs, and they helped the both of them. One was quite overweight, and so she had difficulty moving around, and the other one was just really weak, arthritic, and I guess they were just going home. They weren't necessarily going traveling. But I will tell you here, if you're going to go, actually, just demonstrate, really, there's some stairs right up here, but you're going to lead going up with your strong leg. That's what I told these ladies. Lead with your strong leg going up, because that's got all the push in it. Don't lead with your weaker leg. It's got no push, and you're going to crash, or you're going to increase your pain level. So, find a railing, and let's see how I do this. Okay, so my right leg is my strong leg. We'll say both legs are strong, but the right leg has all the push. So lead with your strong leg, because it's got all the push. If you lead with your weaker leg, or the leg that has arthritis in the knees, you're not going to get the push. It's going to hurt. You're going to increase your pain level, and you have a good chance of falling, because it can't really support you like your strong leg can. Now, going down, it's just the opposite. Going down, you're going to lead with your weaker leg, because again, your stronger leg has all the push, it's going to support you while you're stepping down with the weaker leg. So what I told these 2 ladies, because they were doing just the opposite, it seems like common sense to me, but they weren't trained, and if they had physical therapy, maybe their therapist told them, maybe they didn't, or maybe they forgot. Maybe they're just not following through on what their therapist told them to do. Certainly know that one a lot. So, think about all of that. If you want to travel, you want to do what I'm doing, and I think everybody should, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm still trying to let in and take in what I've just done. I tell people, I ran away from home. I picked up and I left LA after 40 years. I ran away from home. But I was trying today to take in the abundance of what I've been able to do so far, and just of the city and of the beauty. I've never been here, and I love it. Debating whether or not to go to New York. I haven't decided yet. Boston I've never been to, so I think it's going to be another fun adventure, just like this one was. And but I still can't let it in, and I'm struggling a lot with that right now. I certainly want to do more of this. I want to do more traveling to other places. I want to come back to some places. I want to see shows. I want to stay in other hotels. There's other things I want to do. In just a few days, I can't see the whole city. But I got a taste of it. I got a flavor for it. And I'm struggling to let it in. And I realized today on my run, if I cannot let in what I'm doing here, what I've just done, if I can't let that in, how in the hell am I going to let in building a business and having the money to travel anywhere that I want to go? I want to do that. I want to go back to Europe. I don't necessarily want to backpack back to Europe, but I want to go back. I just thought this was such a pretty background. I'll just leave it there. Teasing you. Come to Chicago. Start traveling. Personal growth and development. It's a really tough one. And this this trip, this journey that I'm taking is all part of it. It's been an interesting journey. This morning on my run, it was to think about that. Like, I'm not letting it in. I can't, like, it's so abundant, but it's hard to feel that abundance. I can't put that into words, and I don't know, maybe somebody else has experienced it, I don't know, but this is a tough one, and it's all part of personal growth and development, which, quite frankly, I'm going to do another video on it, maybe later on or tomorrow. I should have left physical therapy 10 to 20 years ago. I stayed because it was easy. I stayed because it's what I knew, but I didn't grow. I didn't grow personally, and I didn't grow professionally. There was nothing there. It was just easy, and I was damn good at it, which is why now I've started a business with senior coaching. Nobody's doing that, but I am. It's easy. It's so easy. But unfortunately, I stunted my own personal little lisp there, my own personal and professional growth because I stayed in something that was easy, didn't really pay a whole hell of a lot, but it was easy and it's what I knew. And to do it again, I absolutely would not do it. Like I said, I would have left 10 to 20 years ago. So now, with this full moon and letting things go, that's part of what I'm letting go. And God, I have no idea what's going to happen. But it's and I'm not scared about it. I'm just like, I have no clue. I don't know how to open up to it. But it starts with this trip. And it hit me this morning on my run out towards the lake, which is over there somewhere, way over there. And it's bigger than Malga Lake, bigger than Franklinville Lake, bigger than the two of them put together. Trust me, bigger than Iona Lake, bigger. But yeah, so that's what I've been working through, and I have to go in and do some more writing, and had a weird dream this morning about having to go in. If you're going to heal anything, you've got to go in really deep inside to do that healing, and so that's what I'm going to be working on my writing this evening, and probably for the next few days. But anyway, I went on, sorry, but not sorry, because it's some good stuff. And you get to see more of the city. I don't know how anybody cannot love a city, cannot love the lights. Seriously, that's what I love about cities. There's a lot of light in a city. Some people think it's dark. There's a lot of light. Look at all that light. Yeah, it's fascinating. I just love it. Anyway, that's it till tomorrow, probably. See you later. Have a good night.